So Devstream 153 just ended, and this is going to be one of the shortest Devstream recap videos I think I've ever done, because they showed off Sweet Feckle this time around. Most of the Devstream was a Q&A about Railjack, and then the rest was them re-showing items and assets that we've already seen, so I'm not going to focus on these. So let's try and speed run this as fast as possible, because I'm on painkillers and my leg feckin' hurts. Now, TennoCon this year will of course be a digital event again. In fact, some of the rewards were data mined last week on Reddit and showed a new armor set that looks pretty much the exact same as the other armor sets, just switched upside down or something. There was a ballast poster, there was some glyphs, there was an ephemera, as well as some other pieces. Now, it's Warframe's 8-year anniversary, which means the return of all of the previous Dex items in game and the skins as well, while also adding a new Dex item this year around. Dex Rhino will be a thing, this is him, but the anniversary, which is normally in March, will be delayed until April because they've been so busy working on the Railjack Revisited update, as well as the Call of the Tempestarii update as well. So busy. Now, with regards to that update, we know Sevagoth will have a very short quest added with update 30, and that this is a person of interest that you can expect to see during the update. This is Vala, a new baddie, I think, which will lead into eventual Corpus Liches. Sevagoth will have an alternate helmet which looks like a Venus flytrap shut on his face. It's not a nice helmet. He's also coming with a Prex card if you're into collecting those. Mirage will have a deluxe skin as well that's making its way into the game for this update, a kind of full-on Jester Mirage. The Q&A section of the Railjack part of the dev stream was about Liches might be available to call to summon into Railjack missions when you're on foots on the ground, or boots on the ground, foots on the ground, fucking hell John, while you board a ship, so you might be able to actually call those Liches in to fight beside you. Scarlet Spear might also make its way back into the Railjack missions again, just like the Orphix Venom event has in some of those missions, but that's another maybe, another might. This graph was shown off for Railjack Avionics and shows that Tether was far overused, or way overused, compared to everything else, which again kind of shows in Warframe that anything that gets overused means that a nerf is on the horizon. Now, they have also said that core Warframe missions and Railjack missions right now running at the same time is a little bit too much for the game, which feels like a bit of a weird statement. As a result, they plan on adding more of the core mission types into Railjack. So here's what I see about to happen, and I could be wrong. You can call me Mystic Potato if I'm right, unless you guys are already guessing the same thing. Now, I've mentioned this in the past on some of my streams on Twitch, where I feel like this could be a direction that Warframe could head, where they will start to push out or delete, get rid of some of the core star chart mission nodes we run right now, and start to focus more heavily on Railjack as the core gameplay mission nodes, where you will have Railjack replace what we run right now, where you will start your Railjack mission like we do. You will do a short Railjack mission intro, shooting a few ships, and then you will eventually board a large ship and run your defense, your survival, your sabotage, and so on inside the actual Railjack ecosystem. So our old star chart mission nodes, which is something they mentioned a few years back, they planned on getting rid of a lot of those because they felt like there was too many of them. You could see those slowly starting to disappear as they start to put more of it within Railjack. And again, I could be wrong, but that's what it feels like to me. It kind of feels like that's what they want to push Railjack very heavily. That's obvious to see more than anything else. And it would definitely fit, I think, what Steve's overall vision for Warframe was years ago when they first started developing it. Again, let me know in the comment section below if you think I'm clutching at straws. Like I said, this dev stream was pretty kind of empty of actual new content, of things to talk about. The forward artillery for Railjack and the AI is apparently being looked at, so is Railjack matchmaking. The artillery weapon itself could become interchangeable into different weapon types at a future date as well, but again, that's another maybe or another might, which there was a few of in this kind of video that I've already spoken about. But again, that's a dev stream. Have a great weekend, and as always, thanks for watching.